The Mossy Shaft by Camden Naddison. Read by John Hine. A glorious Gatsby-esque estate, like Cody Island shoved into a single house. Outside, Albert West, a bespectacled young man in his early 20s, stands outside the gate with a briefcase in hand. He rings the buzzer.
Who is it?
West. Albert West. I have an appointment with Dr. Miser.
Oh, yes, of course. One moment.
There is a buzz and the gate unlocks. Albert steps in and shuts the gate behind him. Albert is led into a spacious office. Through the door he says goodbye to an out-of-frame servant. At a desk across the room sits Dr. Miser, a shriveled and timid failure in his mid-50s. His desk is piled with copies of a book called The Religion of Hate, written by the man himself. Miser. Ah, Mr. West, it's a pleasure to see you. Miser reaches out to shake West's hand. West does not reciprocate, so Miser withdraws. Please, have a seat. Albert sits across from Miser and sets the briefcase on the desk. Funny that the Chronicle would send you, of all people. Of course, I'm delighted to share the story of my success with a former student. Perhaps you'll learn something from it? Albert brushes off the insult. Shall we begin? By all means. Do you remember Simon Woivenstein? Miser's smug demeanor crumbles away. Of course. But why do you ask? I thought you might be saddened to hear of his passing. Miser grows pale. What happened? I last saw Simon a month ago. He seemed very distraught, but wouldn't say why. I kept asking him what was wrong, but he left without telling me. That night, he rushed into his bathroom and tried to drown himself in the sink. When that failed, he swallowed pills, got in the bathtub, plugged in a toaster, slit his wrists, and then put the toaster in the tub. He was instantly electrocuted and died. A tragedy. The color returns to Miser's face, along with his smile. I could see you're really broken up about it. He was a great student, and a better friend. A smirk appears on Albert's face. Before he died, he told me about a book he was working on. A little item called The Religion of Hate. Miser laughs. If you're attempting to blackmail me, Mr. West, I'm afraid you're out of luck. There was only one copy of Mr. Woivenstein's original manuscript, and it has long since been fed to an incinerator. West's smirk remains in place. I've already thought of that, Mr. Miser. That's why I brought... Albert reaches into the briefcase and produces a tape recorder. This... Miser's eyes widen with horror. What do you want? Money? Take it. How much? West's smirk grows even more prominent. I'll pay you anything. That's quite enough, Miser. But my career, my family, how could I face them? Miser drops to his hands and knees and begins to lick West's shoes. Please, I'll do anything. I'll be your slave. I know you've always resented me. I only treated you so badly because I was jealous. My material is stale, all right? How could I face my family every night when the best I can muster is phantoms in the hay? Miser breaks down and cries, blubbering as he kisses West's feet. I admit it! You're my superior! West kicks Miser away. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a noose. He drops it in front of Miser. Nothing will stop this tape from going to public. Whether you stick around to witness the backlash is your decision. West walks out the door, but turns... Okay. West walks out the door, but turns back for one last word. You know, Miser, I think I've learned more in the last few minutes than I ever did in all your classes combined. Good day, Professor. He disappears through the door. Mither stops his sobbing and looks grimly at the noose. After a moment's consideration, he picks it up. Fade to black.